While I was following the trail of ancient cities, I came across the marks of artisan crafts, the crafts of places lost in the shadows, of lives given up with passion to hard work and constant effort. My search brought me to you, and that is where I stayed, with Monda.
Halfway between the valley and the mountains, protected from the winds by a hill crowned with its restored castle, stands Monda. Its streets, with their unmistakable Moorish layout, are proof of why the village was classified as a picturesque landscape. And the sound of its fountains, ever present in the background, makes any visit here more than pleasant. One of the buildings most representative of the typical houses here is the Casa Museo, the museum house of Mari Gloria, a tribute to the roots of this village. And if we want to spend some time in this village, the best place to do so is in one of its most historical buildings, La Villeta. This former fortress is an apartment hotel today and has some of the area's best views of the local landscape. And why not try a taste of the most famous dish here, the Monda soup, on the day dedicated to the wonderful flavour of this local dish. It gives the visitor the chance to try the best soup and enjoy everything else on offer on this festival day.
Its countenance disappearing into the recesses of memory, footsteps crunching on the leaves let us know that time is giving us another chance to live a new season. The sound of silence reverberating incessantly with its simplicity and its calmness. Ochen, a window into inner pleasure, a true discovery for the senses.
The lands of Ochen extend from the Sierra Blanca to the Sierra de Alpujarra, down the valley of the River Real to nearby Marbella, a landscape of rugged mountain vegetation broken up by the farmers' huts, which can be seen dotted amongst the sways of pine trees. Our first walk through its streets shows us the charms of its whitewashed houses and the colourful flower pots hanging from the bars on the windows. The centre of the village houses interesting places like the Wine Museum, which was once a distillery for the local liquor. It's now open to the public as a museum to the past and present of Malaga's wines. Another of the unusual places to visit are the caves of Ochen. And not far away from the village is the natural landscape of El Juanar, which is certainly one of the most emblematic places to be found in Malaga province. Time here flows to the rhythm of the passing season, whose mark we can see in the chestnut trees which populate the area. And once summer is upon us, so is flamenco. With it comes all the artistry of the Bienal del Cante Festival, in which its best artists take part.
The whiteness of the snow takes me back to the flavour of those winter afternoons. My lungs fill with air each time I remember their colour, their light, their life. and the hands of the clock come slowly to a stop, taking us into the ice-frosted dreams where we always believe ourselves to be. Tolok's a place to be happy.
In the skies and deep in the depths of the earth, Tolok's shows us all the contrasts within its boundaries in the beautiful mountain peak of El Torrecilla and in the underground cave La Cima GESM. Two unique places which make this area even more special. The low winter temperatures here bring the snow, making the landscape around the village even more beautiful. In summer, the deserted streets of the village and the Plaza Alta bask in the burning heat of the sun, just as the people here bask in the wonderful climate of this place. There are some great natural therapies on offer for your health in the Fuente Amargosa Spa. The bounties of the Sierra de las Nieves are truly evident here, bringing enormous benefits for the health of the patients who visit its facilities. It is also here in this place, in harmony with the natural ecosystem, that we find the Pecho de Venus Center for Bird Rescue, which treats endangered birds of prey and which makes everyone aware of the importance of the entire ecosystem which surrounds the village. The mountain is distant, jealously guarding its hiddenmost secrets, its passes closed in between the green of the treetops and the strength of the mountainous massif. At its foot, the village patiently awaits our arrival. Its hospitality and its warmth keep us safe from afar. Its energy infuses us with the strength to continue to discover the charms of nature here. We will always return to our origins. We will always come to Junquera. Its privileged natural situation, with one of the most spectacular forests of Spanish fir in the world, just a few kilometers from the village, makes Junquera one of the jewels of this district of the Sierra de las Nieves. The richness of the environment and the fertile land here, making farming the main local occupation. Olive oil and grape juice are two of the locally produced products which are excellent, either to season or to accompany any meal. And after the work is done, the villagers pay homage to their patrons in the church of Nuestra Señora de la Encarnación, known locally as the Cathedral of the Mountains. The streets are always full of excitement for local festivals, such as the Romería or pilgrimage del Porticate, where the pilgrims take the Virgen del Carmen out on a procession every year. But the greatest spectacle of all is in the natural spaces which surround the village. The magnificence of this environment is such that it's impossible for us not to want to enjoy a day's hiking in the area. It's something we will never forget. The villages of the Sierra de las Nieves show us the true essence of this district, a unique place to enjoy the natural and rural richness found here in this corner of Malaga province. This legacy of mankind is within the reach of everyone, a unique opportunity to enjoy life with the purity of its 9 villages. Eight colors, Sierra de las Nieves.